Obesity, heart disease, diabetes, stroke, cancer. What can cause and prevent these diseases in the body? One answer: food. Would you believe me if I told you that food is a preventative medicine for the human body? Orla Edigan, editor-in-chief of the Women's Health Advisory, stated in an article that was studied and published in 2019 in the Journal of American Heart Association, found that the study participants who ate most plant-based diet foods had low risk of heart disease, stroke, heart failure, and dying than other patients who ate fewer plant foods. Wouldn't you like not only to live a long life, but live a life of quality? According to Michael Greger, a journalist who wrote the article on Good Food, Australian edition, poor diet is the main cause of disease, premature aging, and low life expectancy. This is a great reason why you should start to minimize your meat and dairy consumption and adopt a plant-based diet. I myself adopted a plant-based diet about 2 years ago when I began to become overweight. I had achy back. I was very sluggish, and I always became sick. I was always catching a cold. And again, as I mentioned, I learned that food is medicine for the human body. Frank Sabatino, another journalist, mentioned in an article that the diet shapes the gut microbiota from birth to adulthood. Microbiota is made up of trillions of cells, including bacteria, virus, and fungi. What this means is that when you begin consuming at birth, has an effect on your overall health throughout your life. Your health starts with your gut and intestines. Vitamins and nutrients from your food are absorbed and metabolized through the intestines. When the body can absorb and metabolize appropriately, this causes the intestinal system to back up. Just imagine your food sitting in your body. This can lead to weight gain and other diseases to follow. When your intestinal health is in an optimal state, the rest of the body follows. After adopting a plant-based diet, which in my case I decided to go vegan, I lost 15 pounds within the first 2 weeks of transitioning. This was due to focusing on my cleansing my intestines. Plants are easier digested than meat, and meat can take up to weeks to digest. From the beginning of my plant-based journey, I lost a total of 30 pounds just by changing my diet. With the weight loss, my back and joints stopped aching, my skin became clearer, and as well as my thoughts and my overall thinking. Mental clarity and increased ability to focus is what made me fall in love with the plant-based diet. I even noticed that I stopped catching common colds, other ailments, and my blood pressure even decreased. Some of the misconception is that you need meat to create a balanced meal and that plant-based eating is expensive. In my experience, plant-based eating is equivalent, if not occasionally cheaper, than diets that incorporate meat and dairy. Transitioning to a plant-based diet can be a challenge, and it is not something that can be accomplished overnight. You can start by replacing your meat on your plate with other sources by plant protein, 1 to 2 weeks, or then build from there. Would you rather worry about the expenses of eating healthy than worry about the expenses of medication that only treats symptoms of chronic diseases? The proof is in the pudding. I feel great. The overall benefits of a plant-based diet are endless. Adopting a plant-based diet is a start to becoming a healthier you, both inside and out, decreasing the chances of developing chronic diseases.